Hi, welcome to my class. This is Maths with Victor. I want to start a series on Circle Theorem. So please kindly like and share my videos. And if you are joining for the first time, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get more exciting videos on Circle Theorem. But before that, it's very important that you understand the parts of a circle. So I'll be doing a series of videos to explain the concept very well. And in our first lesson today, we will look at the parts of a circle because a clear understanding of the parts of a circle will help you when we go into the theorems proper. So we look at a circle. So what are the parts of a circle? We'll look at these parts one after the other and explain them and illustrate them in this diagram. Welcome. So we start with the first part. The first part is the circumference of the circle. The circumference of the circle is the total outer boundary of the circle. So all this line that makes up this circle is called the circumference of the circle. Recall that the total outer line of any plane shape is the perimeter of the shape. And that is why the circumference of a circle is the same as the perimeter of the circle. So all these lines is the circumference of the circle. So we go to number two. Number two, arc. What is an arc? An arc is a part of the circumference. So supposedly I want to draw a circumference and I start from here and along the way I stopped here. Then I did not finish the circumference. So from here to here becomes an arc of a circle. So an incomplete circumference is the arc. Of course, we can also call this an arc because it started from here and ended here without completing the circle. So this is still an arc. But this is a major arc because it's very long. And this is a minor arc because it's very short. So whenever you hear arc of a circle, it's an incomplete circumference. Someone wants to draw a circle and along the way he stops. That gives you the arc. We'll look at the third one. The third one is the center of the circle. This is the center of the circle. And of course, one thing about the center of a circle, of any circle, is that the distance from the center to any point on the circumference is equal. So the distance from here to here is the same as the distance from here to here, the same as the distance from here to here, the same as the distance from here to here. So the center of a circle is equidistant from all the circumference. It maintains equal distances. You get that, right? So we move to the fourth one. The fourth one is a chord. So I'm going to draw a chord. This line is a chord. What then is a chord? A chord is a straight line that touches the circle at 2 points on the circumference. Any straight line that touches the circle at 2 points on the circumference is the chord. So the chord touches the circle here at the circumference and also touches the circle here at the circumference. And it's a straight line that gives you the chord. So the fifth one is the diameter of the circle. So I'm going to show you the diameter. This is the diameter of the circle. Of course, if you look very well, you will see a lot of similarities between the diameter and the chord. Remember we said the chord is a straight line that touches the circle at 2 points. Diameter is also a straight line. It also touches the circle at 2 points. Therefore, diameter is a chord. But the difference between this chord and diameter is that the diameter must pass through the center of the circle. Of course, the other chord did not pass through the center. So the diameter is a chord that passes through the center of the circle. And if you observe and very well, you will notice that this diameter divides the circle into two equal parts. So diameter must always divide the circle into two equal parts. So we call the diameter of a circle as a line of symmetry of the circle, a line of symmetry. So every diameter of a circle is a line of symmetry. And of course, diameter must not always lie horizontally. Anywhere you draw a straight line and it passes through the center of the circle and touches 2 points on the circumference, that straight line is the diameter. We look at the sixth one, the radius of the circle. So we talk about the radius of the circle. So the radius is a straight line that starts from the center and touches the circumference. That gives you the radius. If you observe very well, you will notice that there is a relationship between a diameter and a radius. Radius will start from the center until it touches the circumference. So with that idea, this from the center to the circumference is a radius. Let me call it R. And this to the circumference is also a radius, which means that the diameter is 2 radius and the plural is radii. So we said the diameter of a circle is 2 radii. 2 radii. So if the diameter is 20, radius will be 10 because radius is half of diameter. So that's the connection or relationship between the radius of a circle and the diameter of a circle. All are straight line. Diameter starts from one end of the circumference to another end of the circumference and pass through the center. Radius will start just from the center to one end. That is the connection. So we talk about semicircle. Semicircle simply means half of a circle. So all this region, all this space is the semicircle. 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 Half of the circle. So it is bounded by a diameter and an arc. That's what gives you the semicircle. So we look at the eighth one, segment. Segment is a region bounded by the chord and an arc. So this is the segment. So any space or region in a circle that is bounded by a chord and an arc is this segment. But if it is bounded by a diameter and an arc, it becomes the semicircle. The next one is the sector. Sector. Sector is this region. Of course, it mustn't have to be here. I will explain when we have a sector. If you look at this region very well, you notice the boundaries of the region. One radius, another radius, and an arc. So we define a sector as a region bounded by 2 radii and an arc. So anytime you come to a circle and you bring out a part that is closed or enclosed by 2 radii and an arc, that is a sector. Of course, this is also a sector. Why is it a sector? One radius, an arc. So any space or region bounded by 2 radius and an arc is a sector. And finally, a tangent. A tangent is a straight line that touches the circle at only one point. And like I said before, a tangent is a straight line that touches the circle at only one point. Usually it is outside the circle. So look at this straight line passing outside the circle, touching the circle at this point. We call that the tangent of the circle. Similarly, you can still see another tangent, a straight line outside the circle and touches the circle at one point. So these are the basic parts of a circle, and I need you to study this very well, have them at your fingertips, and in our subsequent videos, we'll start looking at the theorems one after the other so that when I mention a chord, you know what I'm talking about. When I mention a tangent, you know what I'm talking about. When I mention an arc, you know what I'm talking about. So this is very important. Kindly share this video to all your friends, your students. Invite them to like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you. Bye-bye.